B2B eCommerce is an optional module in Unleashed that lets you easily create online stores. They're a great way to offer a digital sales experience to your B2B customers, and they're a real asset in your overall sales strategy. In fact, our data shows Unleashed customers using B2B stores make 24% more sales and 20% more revenue than non-users. Let's take a look at how they're doing that with a quick tour of B2B eCommerce in Unleashed. So here we are in an online store. And as you can see, it's basically the same experience you'd expect from a typical consumer e-commerce site. Customers simply choose what they want and their orders flow straight into Unleashed. Right away, that's a huge time saving for me. I'm not having to open emails, input orders, or take them over the phone and risk making mistakes. They can even set up standing orders for their repeat purchases, which I really like to encourage because it gives me that steady, stable revenue stream without any admin. It's also nicely branded. I've got some of my hero products promoted here. I've got products listed by category as well as individually, and I can choose to have stock availability shown as well. The main real difference between this, though, and a regular e-commerce is it's a private space for my customers. They need to log in to see this stuff. Although, saying that, I can actually easily create a version of the store that's public-facing, where I can accept orders in bulk via an upfront credit card payment. But the fact that this page is accessed with a login is great for me because it means Unleashed will actually serve up the version of the page that I want to show each customer. That's all managed in the backend with product catalogs and customer groupings that let me control who sees which products and which price points. I'll show you a couple other features in the backend that you'll appreciate as well. Here are my email settings. Those are automated emails that keep my customers up to date on things like when their goods have been dispatched. I can control all of that easily here. And I can even choose products to promote within those emails as a handy way of keeping my customers in the loop on new items or just generating a bit of upsell by offering products they might like to try. Another very useful feature is the control I have over my freight charges. It's really easy to protect my margins by setting up rules for different locations. So, for example, in this business, I'm based in the North Island of New Zealand, where I offer free shipping to my customers. But for deliveries to the South Island, where it costs a bit more to send my goods, I've set up an automatic additional charge, which actually reverts back to free freight if they'll spend over a certain amount. Just as another way to encourage that extra revenue. Another feature that your salespeople are going to love is this Act as a Customer button. What that does is create a fully functional store for a specific user with all their customizations loaded so that your salespeople can go on the road and sit down in person, use the store like a brochure, and make those sales then and there on their behalf. Speaking of customizations, here are those catalogs that I mentioned. You can see here I've got one for autumn products that I show seasonal goods to customers in different parts of the world. So they're seeing products relevant to them. I can also set the order in which those goods are seen. For example, just making sure that my most popular or highest margin goods are right at the top. And over here, I can even set up limited time discounts, which is a really great way to create a sense of urgency with my customers. It's very useful if there are certain lines I want to get off my hands quickly, or if I just want to create some buzz about a new product. There are loads of features here, and to help you get the most of them, we've even created a handy setup wizard to get you up and running quickly. So that's B2B eCommerce and Unleashed. It's all designed to help you offer the right products to the right people at the right price, at an absolute minimum of cost and effort to you, which is why it's such a successful tool for our users. If you're already an Unleashed customer, you can simply switch it on inside the app. Or if you're new to Unleashed and want to give it a try, just click Start a Free Trial and you'll get 2 weeks free access to all of Unleashed's features.